Hey, what's going on, you muffs? It's Ant. Got round 2 of our league challenge that we had a game on in Clifton, New Jersey this Thursday, September 27th. Both players are currently at 1-0 in round 2. On our left here, we have Mike Newey, former Utah Salt Lake City regional champion with Volcanion, coming off of a day 2 top 64 performance at Philadelphia Regionals with Vikabulu. So we got our fellow Muff squad mate here on the left, piloting Zoroark Golisopod at a 1-0 record, and on our right here we have fellow Muff mate Brian Reachover piloting Zoroark Lycanroc. This matchup always goes, people say it's 50-50. Both decks hit each other for weakness. Golisopod hits Lycanroc for weakness, and Lycanroc hits Zoroark for weakness. So I guess it just depends on your setup and how the game plays out, especially in this slow down format. It's pretty much whoever gets their board ready to go. Both players are set up here, and looks like Brian's going first, and he has the dreaded Lele start, which blows. Nui on the left here has a pretty nice board here for a ZoroPod deck. He's got the Dream start in Coco, has a bench Zorua and Wimpod ready to go. So Nui can't complain about his start. Just wondering how his hand is. So Conover on our right here is gonna grab a Rock Ruff off of a Nestball, and let's see how he's going to follow up that play. If he has an attachment for turn, he does have the attachment, which is what ZoroRoc wants to see, and he's going to Lily for a bunch of cards, I believe 5 cards. Okay, Lily for 5, can he get another? Okay, he does bench the Diancie, and I think he's out of basic point. He's just going to pass his turn. So let's see how Nui progresses his board. Nui attaches Choice Band, plays Devoured Field, which actually benefits both players in this matchup, and he's gonna Cynthia for a fresh new hand to 6. Nui's going to want to see possibly more Zoruas, maybe an energy attachment, and maybe a follow-up supporter for the next turn. Okay, let's see what he gets. Ouch, he does get a second Wimpod. I don't see energy. I don't even see a Zoroark. I saw a Kukui as a supporter. So okay, Nui benches a Coco and then passes turn. Connor is gonna bloodthirsty eyes here, pull up the Wimpod, and he's going to play Cynthia, was it? He's gonna play Cynthia for a fresh new hand. So Conover's probably hoping to draw into some Zoruas, get some more bench Pokemon on board, and you know, he needs to start getting these trades online. So we had a good turnout at this league challenge. It was 4 rounds. I think we had like double-digit players, maybe under 20 but over 12. It was a good time, and you know, if you guys are ever in the New Jersey area, North Jersey, please stop at Game On. You know, we're always there. We consider it a pretty good testing scene. If you need to like get some good games in, good decks. We have some pretty decent players in our area that have gotten like really good results. So please check us out, man. Alright, so he does get a Zorua off the Cynthia, and he does have a fighting energy, which I don't. Okay, well, he decides to attach it to the active Lele. Okay, I see. I don't know if Conover is. I saw an Ace Roll on his hand as well, which is smart, because if Nui hits into this Lele, he could just Ace Roll the active Lele and then get the energy back to hand and then attach it to the Lycanroc, which I do like that play. So let's see what Nui here's. Okay, he's playing Nestball, that's what it is. Okay, I think he grabs a second Zorua, which he is eyeing up. I think he put it to the top of the deck. That's his first option. Does grab Zorua. See, did he get a draw supporter? I sped up the video for time purposes a little bit. I hope you guys don't mind. I don't think it's a little slow. It's a little sped up, but it's not too fast. So, wow, Nui just passes. He doesn't have an evolution or an attachment. That hurts. So Conover's gonna go on his turn. He's playing an Ultra Ball, most likely going to grab a Zoroark. Wants to get a trade online, which he does. Okay, now trades are online, and I think he's looking to. Don't know exactly what he's looking to do. Is he planning on hitting with Claw Slash? He needs, I don't know, I'm sure he's gonna play Lily for, I believe, 5 cards. Wow. Okay, he does get a second Zorua. He's gonna play Nest Ball to fill up his bench, completely grabbing us. Wow, this turn was pretty incredible. I mean, he's going off right now. He's pretty much got an amazing board state. If he could evolve those Zoruas next turn into Zoroarks, and he's just gonna trade into the pieces he needs. So, I wonder what. Okay, he's gonna do his only trade. He's gonna retreat, promote the Zoroark, and he attaches DC, and he's gonna ride his speeding for 130 to get out the Wind Pod. So he takes the first prize, putting him at 5 to Nui's 6. So see how Nui wants to follow up his response for this turn. Plays Lele. He's probably gonna get a draw support. He's been dead drawing, getting some pretty bad hands. Just wants to see a new hand, new cards. He does eye up the Cynthia, and he evolves. Okay, so he's just gonna play Cynthia here and see what he does. He's hoping for some Zoroarks. I think he wants to get his trades online and hopefully an energy attachment for the turn. So let's see what he draws here. Does get the DCE. Does have some Ultra Balls. He's gonna have to Ultra Ball at least for a Zoroark, I believe. He needs to get these trades online. He needs to start seeing more cards, run through his deck, get these energies and evolutions out, and let's see what he opts to do here. He's thinking about it. He has a choice. Okay, he was contemplating of attaching the DC to Lele, which would have energy drive for 80. He decides to Ultra Ball the Zorua, getting his trade finally online here. I don't know if he's going to energy drive or ride his speeding on this turn. Let's see here. Does a trade. I believe he gets he's gonna go for the ride his speeding for 130. So that puts Conover's active Zoroark at 130, and Conover's gonna draw for turn. He does have that Lycanroc on his bench looming. That's a huge threat to his active Zoroark. He could just retreat, attach a DCE, and he's one-shotting Nui's Zoroark. So that could be very, taking his only trade away, taking 2 prizes at that. So, oh, I do see an Ace Rolla in Brian's hand, which is actually just putting him miles ahead, I believe, at this point. He's gonna just wipe off that last turn, the 130 that Nui did, promote the Lycanroc, evolve. He's gonna do a second trade with 1 Zoroark. That's just a great move. I mean, he's going to attach DC and Claw Slash with a knockout. Is he going to bench this other Zorua then? think he's debating it. Yeah, he's gonna Claw Slash, take 2 prizes, putting him at 3 to Nui's 6. So Nui on his side actually can now one-shot this Lycanroc. He's playing a Timer Ball. I'm not sure how many he got, but he's going through his deck, so I'm assuming he at least got 1. Nui really wants to see a Grass Energy. He can actually just one-shot the active Lycanroc this turn, putting him at 4 prizes to 3, which is not bad, but it can swing things around. It can still put him in the game. He grabs the Zoroark off the Timer Ball. He's going to evolve, get a trade back online. So let's see if he can get that Grass Energy. I don't believe he has it in hand right now. Nui plays Rescue Stretcher, gets the Zorua back. I think he played a Lily. Yeah, he did. He does get the Grass Energy. So Nui wanted to see. He's going to attach that in first impression for the knockout, because it hits for weakness. So Nui's at 4, Conover's at 3. This is still a game. Let's see how it plays out. Conover benches a second Zorua. There's only 1 Zoroark online right now. Gonna Ultra Ball. Most likely getting a second Zoroark to play here. So he can have 2 trades. He does get the second Zoroark. Okay. So I'm not sure if Brian here has it. He does have a DC in hand, so plays Rescue Stretcher, gets a Rockruff back on the board, does a trade, first trade, second trade, just holding on to a lot of cards right now. He's going to attach this DCE somewhere. Attaches it to the active. He's gonna hit for 130 if he doesn't have any other. Yeah, he hits for the 130 because of the Devour Field on the field, and let's see how Nui responds here. Nui does have an Acerola, but I believe he doesn't have an energy on his. He has a Grass Energy. He needs a DCE in order to make that. Well, actually, he can Guzma. He does have a Guzma. He could just get his money's worth with this Golisopod and just do a Guzma first impression play. Since he does have... He still whiffs the DCE. Does Acerola. And see what he decides to do here. This is a weird position that Nui's in here. His hand is very awkward. I think he's contemplating on... a Bloodthirsty Eyes. Because he does have the Rockruff on the bench. With 3 trades online, I'm pretty sure Brian could just draw into this Lycanroc. Both players checking each other's discard pile, see what resources they used already. I think Brian wanted to see how many Guzmas he's played already. Do a second trade. I think he's still looking for that Lycanroc. I think if you just Bloodthirsty Eye. Okay, he does have the Ultra Ball. He's going to get the Lycanroc. Bloodthirsty Eyes. Pull up the Wimpod and just, yeah. He's going to attack right as beating the Wimpod. This is very punishing. Now, Nui's in a really bad spot after this turn. Let's see. He does attach a Fighting Energy to the backup. Guzma, okay, Nui's just going to concede. Yeah, Conover just was way ahead, and fortunately, Nui just was dead drawing there. But Conover wins it at 2-0 now at the end of round 2. Nui's at 1-1. So I hope you guys like the matchup. I'll be posting round 3 very shortly. And please follow us on Twitter, Muff Squad NJ on the bottom left corner there, and message us, tweet us, comment us what matchups you want to see, and thanks guys, thanks for watching.